Hello and welcome. This is Sadhu Swan. In this video, I'm going to share advanced application of index and match formula where we have multiple lookup criteria. So let's go to the data. In this sheet, I have data of city-wise sales of certain products with certain quality standards, and I will use 4 different methods to match these criteria. I have to match city, quality as well as a product to get a sale value. So for instance, in the first case we have let's say Karachi as a city, premium quality and premium quality apples. So I need to get my answer as 18,871 using the index and match formula. In this case I'm going to apply 2 formulas which will be simple formulas and 2 formulas will be array formulas. So let's start. So in the first example I have to look up 3 conditions in this data which is there in 3 different columns. The simplest way is to concatenate or join these columns. We will name this as a helper column, and I can use a concat function, or I can use a text join function. Let's do a text join here. Text join will combine. I don't want a delimiter, so I will skip this. I don't want to I can ignore, or I can ignore empty cells, and then I can just refer these 3 cells together and I can combine these 3 texts. By double clicking I can populate the cells below. So I have this Karachi premium apples, Karachi standard apples in one column. So 3 fields and 1 column already there. So I'm going to apply the index and match formula now. By the way, I have already created name ranges. You can see that this range of cells is already called sales. Similarly, this range of cell is product. So all these cells have been given range name. So where you can give range name, you can go to formulas and name manager. You can use name manager to assign range names. For now, we will proceed with this index and match formula. So I'm going to apply index, and as usual I'm going to refer to the array as the portion of the data where my answer lies. My answer lies in this portion where I have to get the sales value. So you can see sales, and then I can use I will have to use the match formula here. So I will use a match here, and I will join the 3 text strings here. City in H6, join with an ampersand sign. I'll join the quality with this, and then I will also join the product name apples. So I have joined this, and you can see, if I can see what it has become by selecting this portion and pressing F9. You can see Karachi premium and apples. This is the same thing which we have already created here. So Control Z to go back, and then I am going to refer to this range of cells to look up. We'll lock this up, and I need an exact match. I will close the bracket for match, and I will then close the bracket for index, and without just pressing enter, we'll get the answer 18,871, which is this. Let's check out, for example, Islamabad standard mangoes. Islamabad standard mangoes 14,251. So 14,251 is the right answer. So this is the first answer, or we can just say this is my answer using the index and match formula, where I have looked up 3 criteria at the same time. Another method, I will again use the index formula here. So index sales, which is my answer, which is this range of cells, and then I have to look up this combination of text H10 joined with quality in I10 and joined with product in J10. And I have to now refer to the range of cells or lookup array to the match function to get the answer for match. But in this case, what I can do is I can use another index to create a temporary table inside of the match formula. Let's have a look. index again, and now I'm going to join the three fields from the data, that is city and quality and product. And when I've joined these together, you can see the impact of this. For example, if I just select it and press F9, what we have the same range of cells, one column table like the helper column which we have already created. So I have this range of cells now. It's a temporary table inside of the match formula. I want the entire column. I don't want to specify any row number in this column, so I will select 0, and this will give me the lookup array. This will give me the entire lookup array for match, and I will use this for the lookup, and then I will specify that I need an exact match for my match formula. I close the bracket for match, and then I will close the bracket for index and just press enter to get the answer 11,864. Let's check it out. Lahore, standard and apples, 11,864 is the correct answer. Let's see the formula here. Just rearrange this. Okay, so now we have this formula here. Now the third formula and the fourth formula will be array formulas. The array formulas are typical formulas in which we have to press Ctrl Shift and Enter when we work with arrays. So let's see how it's done. First array formula, I will start with index and I will use against the same portion sales, and then my match will be the same 3 texts. So far this is the same as we have done before, but now I'm going to give the lookup array again as a combination, like city and quality and product, and this will give me if I select this portion, this will give me again this combination of all these 3 fields. And then I will choose an exact match, and then I will close the bracket for index. But if I just press enter, I will get a value error. So this is actually an array formula. So if I press Ctrl Shift Enter, then I'll get the answer. So Islamabad Premium and apples. Let's see, Islamabad Premium and apples 24,123. That's the correct answer here. This array formula, if I just copy the formula for formula text down, you can see there's curly brackets at the beginning and at the end. These curly brackets are automatically added when we make array formulas, so we don't need to add them manually here. You can see in this, if I press F2, you don't see this curly brackets here. So another array formula would be if we apply index again, index sales, and now I have to apply array in a different manner. So let's see how it's done. I will apply a match, and instead of matching these things, what I'll do is I will first give the lookup array. For the lookup array, I will just press a comma here so that I skip to the next argument of lookup array. In lookup array, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass 3 arrays, and I will give my criteria as well. So I will say city, and city should be equal to Lahore, and at the same time, which means a multiplication sign, it means an AND condition, my quality of product should be standard, and or as well as the product should be apples. So this will give me the 3 conditions which I have already provided. If I press F9, only in one case the conditions is matching, you can see, and for the rest all is 0. So when I have the answer in the form of zeros and ones, the value which I want here is a 1, where my condition is exactly matching. So what I'm going to look up, my lookup value will not be anything else except 1. So I'm going to look up 1 in this range of cells in this array, and I need an exact match here. I will close the bracket for match. If I just select this portion and press F9, I get an answer 7, which means in the 7th row I have my correct answer. Control Z, and I will just place the last bracket. If I press enter, it will again be an error because it's an array formula. I will press Control Shift and then enter, and then I'll get the answer of 11,864. Let's see if I can match with the first one. Islamabad, standard, and mangoes. So it's the same answer. 14 to 51 is over here. So here you can see that we have applied an array formula in a different manner or different method. So array formulas together with index and match are very powerful combination, but array formulas are difficult to handle. It needs a lot of practice. So I hope you will practice, and I hope that you have enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.